We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Mayhap a noble will succumb to my charms.
Come rain or shine, I'll make the
Welcome.
I'm the predicament.
not sure what they expect. Get up to, am I? Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week with no one's... Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction. Good, we're here.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
I quite agree.
I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance. There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale. All this much trouble.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Tis no easy thing, making a living as a soldier. Go where duty calls me.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
And have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Or, Deezer's Arisen is false. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah! They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, Tutsi. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the truth. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Oh, you've no interest in such things? I believe I can surmise what you came for. And though I am here on false charges...
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
First assess the field, then act accordingly.
What is it? Have you come to hear more? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering, and I need not turn my ear to That said, if you know of a place with a mound, tell me. Does that ring any? I suspected as much. Then we are...
nodded off for a moment there.
I'd rather not do it, Steve, if I could.
Polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Just about anyway.
I'm too old to care.
Hey, Apple, buy me a farm. That'll be the day. That's not duty.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Courage among my friends.
I'll go and open the chest.
Must be vigilant. The townspeople.
Tell is, Vermund was once a Beastrom kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
"'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Your patronage is much appreciated.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ildua's resting place. I worry...
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Say, have you been to Harve? 'Tis a quaint little village. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about some world. I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose losing... Am I shedding?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life. Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Aught you need of me?
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
The sculptor's home is located in Bac Batal. Run along and speak to him for me, won't you?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members.
And we cannot simply purchase more, as a delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you, unless you were to procure a weapon. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocations are unavailable at present, save to applicants who already possess the requisite equipment. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital. In all Vernwood. Much obliged. This inspires me. Naught but misgivings.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early. Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a call your
I just tell Blake my ledger. Fine wares as well hang about. I'm in no even hard, but not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Something good will come up today. I just know it.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
If I'm not getting in anyone's way.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
I keep feeling eyes on the back of my head.
What else needs to
The rules at yours lips.
Let's see. That would pair well with this dish.
Even I know when to shut the trap.
Wonder if
I
it's
don't
too
know
early
what
for
to
dinner.
do. What should I do?
This is a bit much for me.
What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. The problem is, do you think you could help me? All in for true. I'm sure you'll find it
Alms, alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Where's my comb? My fur's in the right state.
I've just remembered. I've somewhere to be.
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
How'd I wind up here anyhow? Time to be heading home. Got to get home. I can't stay here.
I can't remember the last time I had a vision.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there is a more...
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer. Oh, well met, sir.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Interested in my wares?
Here's a chest. I shall take a look inside.
What should I get next? Go on, have a look.
It's been a hard day. Enough to make you rich.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
I'd been born a nobleman.
Not my
son.
kind of place, this.
All this money is given.
Interested in my wares?
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
You don't look like much.
We'll have an early supper.
Got a crack up your skull. What's your business with me, Cos?
A few hours.
Now merely sit back and enjoy.
Hungry? I can fill your belly. Have a look. I end up feeling weary.
Perhaps a stroll
a day of rest.
See why to neglect proper nutrition.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Well, I ne'er. Interested in my wares?
This inspires naught but misgivings. Ain't gonna make any coin here.
Go. Drop the work if I'm to put bread on the table.
A hard day's work, is it too? You looking for a fight? I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
Interested in my wares?
Wonder if there's any
easy
Naught
work
can
to be
cure
had.
our desire for oblivion.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early. Ain't gonna
Interested
make any coin
in
here.
my wares?
I'd sooner not associate
Even
with
after
drunkards.
a day of rest. Not my kind of
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early.
Go on, have a look.
My grey matter requires a little stimulation.
Not my kind of place, this. Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
I always. Any loose coin about, enough to make me rich.
My bed needs, and I shan't resist.
Interested in my wares?
Someone else. Drink is a vice of lesser men. All that fuss, and nary a coin to show for it.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Life's been pretty kind. Go on, have a look.
Ain't gonna make any coin here. What do we do to neglect proper nutrition? Look at them. Bunch of careless fools.
Must have taken a wrong Interested in my wares?
Them nobles do nothing but some sweetmeats and ale.
Mayhap
The
I ought
things
to
I
be
could
getting
do
home.
with an ox cart full of gold.
Go on, have a
brisk
look.
walk ought to ease my mind of its burdens.
Sets my thoughts
Stock up
down
on the
dark
basics.
paths.
The things I could do with an ox cart full of gold.
Interested in my wares?
This is no place to compose my thoughts.
Let's see. Where
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
Go on, have a look.
mayhap I ought to be getting home.
At least I have my life.
Sweeping, laundry. My work's near done.
I swear it.
Alms,
got any
alms for the
needs.
poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
What's the wind
I'm
blow
ill
my
at
fur
ease
every
here.
which way?
My head hurts just thinking about it.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale. Sure, where I'm patrolling, if I'm honest.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Now, where was I found again?
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale. Surprised I've been staring my feet. I'm sure I can handle this.
gold I can while I'm here.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
Always sets me to
Dr. Phyllis, my head will roll if all goes awry.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last
Can't
hour.
stomach places like this.
Not without its charms.
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir, will require an entry permit. Don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint without one. To trade twixt our nations may be on the upswing, but passage of so, should you seek entry in future,
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
I'm bloody starving.
Not without its charms.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
I've a terrible itch.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Life's
Sets my
tiring.
thoughts down
feeling
dark
of no
paths,
colour.
this place.
Some call it cultured. I call it
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
There's comfort in the hum. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Tis busy out today.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who better to make it plain for us than Albert himself? I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubtless be very telling. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not. I have no intention of causing a fuss.
Aye? What do you want?
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal.
I shall have Albert himself verify your accusation. You may visit us again in a...
It is quiet about.
I'm not risking my life for a...
Wish I could go on an adventure. Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Greeting. You need only make a worthy offering. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the... hour? Much obliged. The solution confused me, but I'm certain there is one.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand. We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I suppose 'tis so.
Off to market I go.
Well met, sir.